Hello, mortals. Welcome to episode 2 of Into the Shroudlands. Episode 2 of Daggerheart. I fucked it up. God damn it. Episode 2 of Into the Shroudlands, the Daggerheart system mini campaign. There we go.
Into the Shrouderverse.
Into the Shrouderverse. I'm gonna do my own thing. I know quotes from that movie. I've seen it twice. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. Can't wait for the part 2. Yeah.
As and when.
God damn it! Like they really just made part 1 of a movie and named it and didn't name it part 1, and people reached the end and was like, where's the rest? It's
Yeah, hello, I'm people.
yeah. It's that meme, the Zuko meme, where he's like reading the scroll and then just looks under the scroll like, where's the rest? Yeah. But yes. Also, hello, laundering money suspect. It's been a while. But yes, we are here. I am here with my friends. Raining Blades playing Alyssa, the sorceress.
Hi, everyone.
Scottzilla playing Tarn, the druid.
Hello.
He's I made that joke before, but I'm gonna do it again. He's a really fun guy.
Yeah, we used the good joke when we weren't live, but we'll use it again.
Fuck it, we'll do it again. Yeah. Because we're so funny. High five, Scott.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. And finally, we have Savian playing Alan, the Guardian.
What do you mean it didn't happen?
What?
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine.
No, don't worry. Just keep it quiet. Just don't worry. Just move on.
Okay. So in the previous episode, the party, a random group of wanderers who made their way into town, witness as the barrier protecting this settlement from the shroud began to fail. A Night Titan, a colossal Blightborn, colossal monster that came from the shroud itself, and no lightning. There's no hero points because I'm still not sure on how it affects Daggerheart, so I'm just gonna not use hero points right now. Um, because it's a new system. It's a completely new system that I've never used before, so I'm gonna hold off on that. So you can just amass your hero points for the D&D sessions. There's one this Sunday, yeah. Anyway, the party witnessed as the Blightborn, the Night Titan, hit the barrier, and as it was failing, it managed to shatter the barrier, allowing gore beasts, these wild, feral, Blightborn monsters, to break in to the settlement. But because of their combined might, the party were able to drive back some of the gore beasts and protect the civilians, and the barrier returned to its not full strength, but enough to protect everyone as the Night Titan was driven back. The party then were approached by the priest of the settlement with a request. The artifact that they are using to power the barrier is dying, is losing power. That is a problem, because if the barrier drops again, they're going to be just swarmed by Blightborn, and that will result in death. So, the party were asked to go to Caer Alera, a city close enough that you can reach within a couple of days before the barrier completely loses power, to find the Nail of Alera, a holy artifact from before the Shroud. This holy artifact will then be used to power the barrier and hopefully protect everyone for a long time to come. The party agreed. They were adventurers, wanderers, taking different jobs, but all of them are individuals used to be outside the settlements, outside in the Shroud, making their living there. So they were the best people they could find for the job. And with that, the party took a little bit of a rest and made their way out of the settlement. I don't know if the stream died for a moment. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Anyway, it seems okay now.
Died for me. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have died for me.
All right, maybe it was just my chat, my OBS being weird. Anyway, we continue as the party have been traveling for several hours. It's been actually a decent enough experience, considering how traveling in the Shroud is. You do have your masks, keeping your lungs from filling with the Shroud, which you do have to take off your masks to drink and eat, which is not optimal, but after 30 years, people have learned that being inside the Shroud without a mask for a long time, that's when when it gets damaging. But you're travelers in the Shroud, so you got used to wearing masks. But you've been able to traverse these Shroud-infested lands well enough, and you're doing the same here. You had to take a little bit of a detour because you know the direction to Caer Alera, The problem is you don't know the exact location of Carolera. You know the direction you need to go, but you're not sure what paths lead there. And it's been 30 years since the Shroud fell, which means roads cannot be maintained, and it also means signposts are not really a thing in a lot of places. So, using only your general knowledge of the area, you cut through the woods, knowing that following the road might not yield the results you're wishing for. Plus, you're on a time limit. There was no specified time that you need to take, but you were warned that if you take too long, the barrier might fall and the people might be in danger. So you cut through the woods and you continue. Your feet are starting to hurt. You're starting to think that maybe it's getting closer to when you should be getting a rest. It's a little bit difficult now to tell. Well, I say now because I think Alan is the only one who dates before the Shroud. 30, I think. Tarn, how old is Tarn? I forgot.
I'm muted. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think I was going to say he's quite old.
Quite old?
Yeah.
Okay. So pre-Shroud.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So Tarn and Alan, you still know something that Alyssa doesn't know, which is what having a son looks like. Because according to what everyone knows, when the gods were in prison, the sun was stolen, and that's when the Shroud fell. So there's no daylight, there's no night, there's no day, there's no dusk, there's no dawn, there's only the perpetual Shroud. But, people still get tired, people still need to rest, so you start thinking that maybe camping out might be a good idea. However, off in the distance, as you're traveling, all three of you begin to hear something. A noise, not a growling noise, not an animal noise. It's almost like someone is speaking, but you can't really understand it from this distance. Do you approach this, or do you attempt to go around and avoid it completely?
We'll probably attempt to avoid it.
Yeah.
All right, it's completely up to you. You can. Are you? Question: are you doing it stealthily? Are you doing just from way back, trying to go around it?
I suppose we'll probably try and give it a wide berth.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna assume rather than being very quiet as you're getting near, you're just get some distance and go around it. All right. So I'm not gonna make you do any rolls for that because you're keeping distance, but that is going to cut into the time basically that you're using. Because if you're going around, you're going to take a little while to get some distance and be safe. So after a while, you manage to avoid whatever that voice was. You go deeper and deeper into these woods, and you no longer hear a voice. It's been a few minutes since you've heard the voice in the distance. Would you like to camp out? Or do you want to march on and attempt to not rest at all.
I mean, we rested just before we left the.
You did a short
Left
rest.
town,
Basically, you
so-
sat down and patched up your wounds. Where I'm talking about a longer type of rest.
Has it felt like it's been long enough to warrant a long rest?
Yes, because you've been traveling the whole quote unquote day.
Oh yeah,
Right,
because
then
we
it's
don't
probably
know.
a good idea to do that.
All right. All right. So you take out your equipment and put down your equipment, and you do you make a fire or not?
I can probably make a fire.
You do have the control over the elements.
I guess the question is, do we want to? Oh, I guess the fire is to help just general warmth, but also does it because it shields off like the darkness, kind of, right? Or it's
It does stave off a little bit of the darkness, but it's not. It doesn't really scare gore beasts, but it does scare like other potential animals that might be around.
yeah, fire would probably be good then.
All right. I assume Tarn, then using your druidic magic, you
Yeah, using
you-
my what is it? My wild
Fire.
touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make the fire. Look at you.
Fire.
Starting it specifically says starting a campfire at will. There you go.
Yep.
See?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. So you settle down, and I assume you're keeping watches for the night.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go with something that I haven't done in a while. What's the order of the watches?
Ooh. I don't mind going first.
Okay.
I'll take the last watch then.
I'll take middle.
All right. All right. So, Tarn Telomere, you take the first watch. Before that, I do want to ask. Before you go to sleep, is there anything you wish to talk amongst each other about, or is or not? I'm just giving you the opportunity in case you wanna have a conversation.
I think we're probably good. I think Tarn will probably kind of stand over the campsite and just be like, "Oh, get some rest. I'll keep an eye out for anything nasty. You get some sleep, and we can."
Tarn
we
still
can
in
sort
dog
out."
form.
Yes, very much so. He's still in
Hyena
hyena
form.
form. Yeah.
No, doggo form. Alice is gonna
Doggo.
kind of scratch him behind the ears a little bit and just say, "Good boy, Tarn," before heading
Yes.
off the
I am a good boy.
rest.
I am quite the good boy.
Thank you for noticing.
All right. Tan, would you roll me an instinct roll, please?
Yes. Ooh. Oh wait, was that supposed to be with hope?
Oh no, the with hope or with fear, it depends on the result.
Oh right, okay.
Remember? All right.
Yeah,
So-
I was making sure I didn't have anything checked to,
So-
to be using anything, but yeah,
Okay,
that's
all
fine.
right. So you roll a 22 with hope. So, Tarn Telomere, you in your hyena form, you lay down but keep an eye out, keep your ears peeled, and as the night begins to, well, not creep in, but you know what I mean. As everyone is resting and everything goes a little bit more quiet, you actually hear something. Oh, by the way, you add a hope to your character sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Remember to do that. You begin to hear something approaching. You hear movement of multiple things. You do know that with the campfire, you are quite visible to whatever might appear if you don't put it out, and you do hear something almost rattling, but you do hear heavy footsteps. What did the Starn telling me to do?
I've just realised I can't use spells when I'm transformed, so I think someone else would have made the fire.
Okay, someone else made a fire.
Yeah, someone else made the
yeah,
bonfire.
that's fine.
Not that it changes anything, but I just wanted to, you know.
Oh no! You can actually use your innate abilities, your class abilities. You can't use domain cards.
Okay, but I can use. Yeah, I'm seeing now that it's under beast form. So
Yeah. So you can't use anything in your loadout, your vicious, entangle, and unleash chaos, but you can use your elemental incantation. So you can actually be a hyena that makes fire.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I probably would like kind of kick dirt onto the fire to kind of put it out, even however temporarily.
All right. So you kick some dirt into the fire.
Hmm.
Anything else you do?
He'd probably like drop low to the ground just to try and see if he can see anything coming towards him. I mean, obviously, things will be coming from any direction, but he's just kind of keep his ears out and just try and sniff out anything heading our way.
Okay. So, Tarn, you get low, low, and
As I do.
as you do, and you look around, and you start seeing multiple figures moving in the darkness. Your vision is actually quite good. In the dark, you've grown accustomed to it, especially in your hyena form. And you do see some humanoid figures moving around, but very skinny humanoid figures. They're covered, they're still shadowed, but you see multiple just shambling about around you.
How close are they to the party?
Relatively close. It doesn't seem like they've noticed you yet, but they are shambling around. So if you do know, especially with that instinct roll, you do know that if you stay just in the middle of this little clearing that you're using as a camp, if any of them shamble a little bit closer, they might spot you.
I'm probably just gonna like nudge Alan, and just kind of whisper, "Alan, we're not alone. There's something here. There's some creatures nearby." And kind of keep like prodding him to try and wake him up. They'd be like, "Keep your voice down, Alan. We're not alone."
I never are.
I'm going to wake up Alyssa, but move slowly. Make sure they don't see you. At least until we're ready for them. I'm going to do the same and kind of go over to Alyssa and kind of nudge her.
Okay. So they say you wake up to a hyena on top of you.
Alyssa, don't be alarmed, but we're not alone.
Okay. Alyssa just immediately jumps on board. If he's used to this.
Okay, all right. What's the decision? Are you what is the plan here? I need to know if you're attacking, if you're hiding. What are you doing? If you're running away. You're all awake. You're all awake.
Yeah. What do you think? Do we get the drop on them, or do we hide and maybe they'll pass us by?
think trying to avoid combat would probably be best, especially since we don't know what else might be out here.
Yeah.
Then I suggest we stay very low and very quiet and very still.
Agreed.
All right. Everyone, do a finesse check, please.
Oh.
Finesse is
Oh,
what
boy.
governs hiding.
Thin.
Yes. Do a fin check, please.
Ugh. Oh, that's bad actually.
I got a hope.
Oh, wait, what? Okay.
Well, if it's rolled with hope, you can add a hope to yourself, and I gain a fear. Thank you, Alyssa.
Here I am, always rolling with fear.
Aw, I thank you. Okay.
And she has been woke up in the middle of the night to something, so.
All right.
Some
So
teacher.
here's what happens. So there's a roll with hope, a really good roll with a success with hope from Tal, a failure with hope from Alan, and a failure with fear from Alyssa. All right. Here's what happens then. Tarn, you're part vegetation, which means blending into the forest is not really a difficult thing for you.
Yep.
Actually, I forgot to make your character a hyena again. Let me just beast form, pack predator, and not take away a stress. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, it already added everything. I apparently it's automatic. I don't need to do anything. This is great. But you've somehow stopped being your token. God damn it.
Does it need a separate token for that?
Apparently there needs to be a separate token for that. I don't know why. I'll fix this. I can fix
Yeah.
this.
Oh.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
So, Tarn Talamir, you move. Okay, so Tarn, you move towards a tree, and you blend in with it. Part of the bark from your body actually kind of blends in very well with it. Alan, you attempt to hide. Unfortunately, as you're moving, your armor begins to clink, clank, 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 making a little bit more noise than you thought you would. Immediately, the creatures look around, but you do get almost behind a tree. You almost get to actually no. You make it behind a rock. Alyssa, you didn't do so well. You run, and as you're moving towards a rock, you trip and let everything you have fall as you fall on your face. It is a bit of a problem because all the figures in this dark area look at you. And all of you begin to see as the figures move closer and closer. And you start to realize something. These figures are shambling skeletons.
Oh.
You see multiple of these shambling skeletons moving around. They look upon you, Alyssa. They also seem to see you, Alan. And they raise their weapons, their rusted swords, and begin to rush as you see others on a ridge up above with bows and arrows. Ah, nobody can see anything.
Hey.
This is bad. Wait, I can fix this. Fix this, guys. I can fix this.
We
There
can
you
do
go.
it. Oh,
Well, you avoided one thing, but apparently you weren't able to avoid this one. Let's see how this goes. This music is aptly named Terror in the Woods.
nice.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. So, remember, there's no initiatives.
Hmm.
All you guys see are these skeletons begin to converge on Alyssa and Alan. Tarn, you seem to be well hidden.
Yeah, I'm not going to be well hidden for long because actually, how high up is the ridge with this guy? With the
About 10 feet. So you're able to, if you get close enough, you might be able to. Oh, by the way, there's no grid, but you can still
Yeah.
use the ruler. As long. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. As long as
yeah,
you.
'cause-
Okay, so as long as you move within close range, you should be able to get it. I'm gonna say if you move from where you are towards the ridge, I'll allow
Yeah.
you to get on top and end your movement right at the edge.
yeah, that's kind of what I was planning on doing.
But you can also, if you wanna get close, basically the rules are you can move within close, within the edge of close, without having to do anything. You can just actively move. If you want to move to far, you can actually do
Yeah.
so. You're going to have to do an agility roll and see if you're able to do it.
Okay. Would I be able to move to this guy here where
That distance,
it's in close?
it's in close, but it's you're going to have to climb, so it's not within close. You would
right.
have to do an agility.
Okay, can I try that?
100%. So you take the spotlight. So Tarn, you immediately move from cover.
Yeah.
Roll an agility, please.
Agility. I'm -1 on agility. Oh, didn't think this
We'll
one
see.
through.
We'll see what happens. You roll a 13,
Okay.
so you succeed with fear, which means I gain a fear, and you jump on top of the ridge. But the problem is, as you jump here, this skeletal archer actually aims at, was already pulling back the bowstring. Seeing you jump, he actually spotted you. And as you reach the edge, he shoots you with his bow.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna roll. That's a 4. That is a miss. Which means nothing bad happens to you. You just see the arrow just flying right past your head as this skeletal archer notices you. What else do you do? You still have the spotlight, unless you want to give the spotlight to someone else.
I can't attack yet, can I?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna lunge for him then. I'm just gonna jaw wide open.
You are within melee, so that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna put
Where's-
you here. So you're right on top of this motherfucker.
So do I just roll 1d8 plus 2?
You roll
Which-
the weapon. You click on your weapon.
I thought so. Oh, yeah. Click on the actual dice would help.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Go. Nash. Oh, I thought that was going to be a 1.
Big Puppy Man Destroyer. We're testing it out. This is. I love your name, by the way. We're still testing it out. This is episode 2, so we're still seeing if we like it or not. So far,
Yeah.
it's interesting. Holy shit! First of all, you gain a hope. Just never forget to add your hope, and
Yep.
that is a hit. So
Roll damage.
roll the damage. Hell.
Is that right? Yeah.
So that's 4. That means So that means he takes 1 damage. Actually, no. Ooh, 4 actually reaches to the major. So he takes 2 damage.
Hell yeah.
Alright. It's still up though. Passing the spotlight to someone else. Who wants to take the spotlight?
Yeah.
I'll take the spotlight.
Neither of you is taking the spotlight. I'm using a
Oh
fear.
no.
I saw that coming. That's why I stayed quiet.
I'm feared.
We were
Hmm.
bamboozled.
My fear is that all the skeletons move towards Alyssa.
That is frightening.
Alright.
I'm in danger.
You are in danger. One of them moves towards Alan because one of them saw Alan. All right, and I'm gonna have with this fear, I'm gonna have one of them just swing at Alyssa. Just a normal swing. One of them actually managed to reach before the others. But you know, skeletons are clearly not good at attacking people. So no,
They're good at attacking people. They wouldn't have died and become skeletons.
Yeah.
You know
true.
what? This is very true. This is very true. All right. So that's okay. Alan, you were taking the spotlight?
Yeah, I'm taking the spotlight. I'm gonna pull up over here
I think I know what you're doing.
and do my funny spin.
Funny spin.
Spin to
Do
win.
my funny spin.
I love the funny spin.
Oh, that's right. I need to actually hit with an attack before I can do my funny spin.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to attack the one that's directly in front of Melissa.
All right.
This one.
I'm
gaining another hope.
You roll with hope, but unfortunately you fail. You do not succeed, and I'm gonna say he counterattacks as you swing. He counterattacks, swings actually faster because he's lighter than you. You're a heavy armor guy, and he's a skeleton. So
He gets a counterattack even though I rolled with hope.
the hope rolling with hope just means you gain hope. Doesn't mean you succeed because you fail the roll, which means
All right.
Okay, so just so everyone understands, a DM can have the enemies do something in combat. For example, when the players either fail, be it with fail a roll, be it with hope or with fear. When
Okay.
the players roll with fear, or when I use a fear die. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a 16. 16 is a hit on you because you're very easy to hit. That is 8 damage. So 8 damage. It would be minor to you, so you only take 1 point of damage unless you use an armor slot.
I will use an armor slot.
Okay, so you raise your shield. It scratches at your shield, but it doesn't actually hurt you.
Can you remind me how armor slots work real quick?
So when you take damage,
Yeah.
you can use an armor slot to reduce that damage by 1.
Right, and then when they're done, when they're used up, that's it.
That's it. Your
That's
armor armor is 2 damage to be useful in combat.
Got you. Okay.
Okay. So Alan, you tried to do the swing and you failed. This means, does this mean you can't use the whirlwind? Let me see.
You have to do a successful attack against the target to whirlwind.
Oh, so you failed, brother.
No.
Well, that's what you do. Who takes the spotlight next?
I'm gonna take the spotlight and I'm
Are
gonna
you?
try and do. Well, am I? Am I massive?
If you want, go ahead.
I'll take it. And I'm gonna try and I'm gonna do the thing again because everyone.
The thing.
Yes, because everyone moved into very close range. So
Yes, this party is really good at
I'm
AoE attacks, by the way.
yeah. Wait, hold on. Actually,
Very close, very close, very close, and very close.
oh, I think oh, okay, it's an underloading. So I'm gonna do a rain of blades.
Okay.
Of course you are.
Oh my goodness! Oh, but that's a critical. It's a critical.
What the fuck?
Snake Eyes critical.
Oh.
That is
Huh?
the. Okay, this system has the weirdest looking crit, but it's so awesome. So that is a crit. You roll 2 1s, but since it's the same on the same die, oh, by the way, there's no friendly fire, big puppy, man destroyer. I'm always going to use your full name. All right, so
So how do crits work
just
on
roll
this?
damage. Crits is basically like crits is your normal damage die is maximized, and then you roll again. So basically, you roll 2 dice, but one of them is maximized.
Did I crit that big boss in the first session, or did I just hit him quite hard?
You did do a crit at one
It
point.
was a crit. Okay, I thought it was. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, so clarification. So for this ability,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god,
So roll damage, and it'll hit every creature within very close range. I don't know if the damage is already going to be with crit damage or not, but you can roll damage and
okay,
we'll see.
hold on, sorry, my computer's freezing up. So
Oh.
I guess I wasn't going ducking. So it's 2d8, I believe. So does that mean only one of those is maximized, or both are?
Just try rolling what it gives you, and to see if it
Okay.
works.
See what it is? Okay.
Because it would be 2d8 on one of them is maximized, and the other one is actually rolled. So, but let's
Okay,
see.
when I hit roll, it says formula 1d8 plus 2 plus 8.
Yeah, because one of them is maximized, so it's automatically plus 8.
Oh, okay, I see. The reason I was asking is because I see, because one's maximized and then
Yeah.
you roll another. I have an ability that basically lets me add. If I were to mark a stress, I could add a damage die, but I'm assuming that wouldn't be maximized; it would just be an extra.
That would not be maximized,
Okay.
but you can
Okay.
deal even more damage to all of them.
That's what. Okay, that's just what I was checking. And is that something I have to declare before I roll the damage, or?
Which one is it? Is it volatile magic?
It's-
No.
Yes.
Is it? No, this is reroll.
No, I'm thinking the.
Channel roll power? No. Manipulate magic.
It's manipulate magic. That's what it's called.
Okay. Use a primal origin. After you cast a spell or make an attack using a weapon that deals magic damage. Yeah. So this is after, so you can do that if you want.
But I have to decide before I see what the damage roll is.
Yes, you have to decide before you see what the damage roll is.
I'm not gonna push my luck. It's already a crit, so I'm gonna just go ahead and and because of the way damage works in this game, I can only do so much to begin with. So
We'll see.
That's what
You might fuck them up. That is fucking ridiculous.
okay, that's almost math. 17 points of damage to the 4 skeletons.
Jesus fuck.
Call an ambulance, but not for Alyssa.
So okay, so here first of all, describe what your spell looks like.
Right. So when Alessa uses her Rain of Blades ability, no name relation, she basically conjures up spectral blades, kind of made of this kind of shadowy, almost has the same kind of energy of the Shadowlands themselves, and these dark blades, and just kind of basically flings them out towards her targets, basically one for each target.
Okay.
So in this case there's 4 of them, so she's basically flinging out 4 of them that are basically aiming for basically to do as much damage as possible.
Okay. All right. So here's what happens. You fire 4 daggers perfectly to each skull, not skeleton, specifically to their skulls, as all of them hit the skulls, cracking them and breaking them, because you dealt severe damaged, and they only have 3 HP each. So each of them take 3 HP, which kills them. However,
Yeah. However.
I just realized something. What's half of 17? 8?
Rounding down, yeah, 8.
Oh, it's always rounded up, actually, in this system.
Always rounded up.
So it's 9.
9.
Okay, so even, first of all, they're only bones. They are highly resistant to physical damage. You're doing magical damage, so it doesn't even apply. But they have an ability called Won't Stay Dead. I'm now going to roll a d6 for each of them. If any of them rolls a 6, that skeleton actually reforms with full HP.
Necrons. They're Necrons.
They're Necrons, indeed.
The Necrons off of the 40k.
No,
Oh
they're all
no. Never mind.
They're very much dead Necrons. So you just saw Alyssa begin to spin around and fire 4 daggers, shattering all the skeletons and killing them. Good job.
That was a pretty nice shower of swords.
It was better this time.
Splash of knives.
A splash of knives.
I'm kind of so. The spotlight's still on me, right? Is that how this works?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get used to this.
Yeah.
All right, I'm kind of feeling it. So I think Alyssa's just going to then, like, after eradicating all these skeletons, like, right next to her, she's gonna then use her staff and she's gonna like point it towards the skeleton that Tarn's attacking. That's right up against him. And unleash a bolt of energy and attack it.
Roll for it.
Okay, so roll.
That's
Ooh,
an
with fear this
18 with
time.
fear. All right, here's what happens. So that's a
I'm
success.
gonna hit.
No. That's a success. So you actually hit with what you're doing. But since you rolled with fear, something bad happens. Here's what happens. You shot at this guy. So you're shooting at this guy, correct?
Sorry, yes, that is what I did.
All right.
That is what I said.
At the same time, this guy is shooting at you.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to roll damage to see if you kill that skeleton, while this skeleton rolls to see if he hits you. My guy hits. You deal 6 damage. So basically what that means is you kill...
Yeah, he's hitting somebody else.
Oh, so you're using I am your shield, correct?
Yep.
All right. So as the arrow, when an ally within very close range take damage, which she would take damage, you take it instead. She would have taken 3 points of damage. Instead, Alan, you take 3 points of damage.
Let's see, is that okay?
So it's going to be
3
minor
points.
damage. So you're going to take 1 HP. You're going to lose 1 HP.
All armor.
But since you're using your big shield, you block the arrow, and success. All right, Alyssa, are you going to continue to hog the spotlight, or are you gonna
No.
give it
That
to
was
someone else?
I'll let someone else have
So,
it.
oh, by the way,
I don't really have a ranged attack, so if you want to keep firing at those dudes, well, Tarn goes up and attacks them. I'll keep you safe down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, go for it, Tarn. Go for
Tarn,
respect.
you'll have to roll agility to make it there.
I will roll the dice. Agility.
You succeed with fear. All right. So this means that you actually succeed to reach here. But as you were running, you actually tripped, fell on your face. So you are currently prone, and I'm gonna say for the moment you're vulnerable.
Okay.
But what do you do?
Well, I've fallen and I can't get up, question mark.
You can, but you're a bit wobbly because you tripped and you hit your head. You're a bit wobbly. You didn't take damage, but you're currently vulnerable. Vulnerable means that creatures have advantage against you.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to try and attack him. Even though I'm a bit wobbly.
Okay.
So I'm just going to lash out and
So,
bite.
by the way, so when someone acquires vulnerable condition, this means that they are temporarily in difficult position. This might mean that they're knocked over, scramble, blah, blah, blah. When a creature becomes vulnerable, the player and GM should work together to describe what happens, which we did. While a creature is vulnerable, all rolls targeting have advantage. If they're already vulnerable, they ignore effects such... Okay, so it really is creatures have advantage against you. Got it.
Okay.
So that is a success. You rolled a 16 with hope, so you gain hope, and you...
Yep, I've added it.
And now you can roll damage.
Damage. Oh, that was nearly an 8.
That's an 8. That is severe damage, and it only has 3 HP, so you know what that means. You shatter this skeleton. And with that, peace begins to return to these dark woods. This music. All right. So it would appear that you encountered a roaming band of undead, which is not uncommon because when people die in the shroud, it's not the shroud itself that makes them undead, but when people die in gruesome and not consecrated, not buried in consecrated ground, and have grudges and regrets and whatnot, they often come back as undead. And when the shroud came, a lot of individuals fought the gore beasts and died doing so. And now you know what happens to people that die in the woods. But success, you killed all the skeletons.
Yeah.
Thanks for the good lookout, Tarn. Thanks for having good watch and noticing. That could have been really bad if they got the drop on us, like with us still being asleep.
Well, I had a job to do, so I did it. And just kind of flicks his head from side to side.
She gives him a scratch behind the ears.
Good job there, yeah.
If you two want to get a little bit more sleep, I don't mind keeping watch.
Immediately. You're no longer vulnerable.
Keep going back with the watches, I suppose.
Okay. So the rest of the night passes without any issues. You can all press the long rest button at the top of your character sheet to get a long rest.
I'm going to fix my armor.
That crit was so fucking ridiculous.
I saw two. I saw the first one. I was like, oh man. I saw the second one. I was like, oh man. And then I was like, wait a second, critical. And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, when you roll the same number on the d12s, that's a crit, regardless of what you roll.
Okay.
So
Tarn, you're no longer in beast form though.
Okay.
So I'll just say, because I'm at full health and full armor. I was gonna do prepare, which I think if more than one of us prepares, we get extra hope. But then I can also tend to wounds or repair to armor to someone else if they need it, since I don't have to do it to myself. Otherwise, I guess I'll just
I don't think you can do it for others.
That's what it says. It says, tend to wounds, describe how you patch yourself up and remove all marked hit points. You may also do this on an ally instead.
Oh, okay. Then
Your
that's
armor,
fine.
you can spend time repairing your armor, clear all its armor slots. You can also do this to an ally's armor instead.
That's
I don't know
fine
if
then.
anyone needs that, and then can also spend an activity on something else. Or
I cleared my stress and repaired my armor, just sort of buffing out the
old shield.
The shield.
I fixed my armor and prepared for the next day.
all right, I'll clear my stress and then prepare.
Okay.
Or like I said, unless I guess I've already did it, but like unless I wanted to, like I could repair Sev's armor or something like that, and
He's already everyone's
okay.
already repaired. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I will do that as soon as my computer keeps freezing up, and I don't know why.
Oh, do you want me to do it for you?
No, it's good now. Okay. So take down 10.
There you go. Clear that stress.
Or at least I told it what to do. I still see one stress.
Oh, you're gonna have to go into chat and click on clear stress.
Oh, I actually have to press the button. Yeah, okay.
Yes, but I do require those who have prepared to tell me how you prepared.
Well, that's not me, so I'm going to go top off my ice water. Be right back.
Okay. Tarn and Alyssa, how are you preparing for the next quote-unquote day of traveling?
Tartan probably like scouted around to see if he could find anything edible to help with thinking, and just trying to see if there were any tracks like leading to or from where we were. Just see if there were any kind of any other roaming packs of creatures nearby that didn't seem natural, any that seemed like aggressive.
Okay, so you're scouting around. What about Alyssa? How are you preparing?
Alyssa's gonna make sure that it's gonna do like a general equipment check of like their masks, making sure that there's if they're checking the area that they're camping, that with the skeleton attack they didn't suddenly like nothing got damaged, or they didn't accidentally forget about something or leave it, as well as just generally like cleaning up from the camp.
Okay. Okay. So this means you both gain 2 hope if those that are preparing, unless you already have max hope, which means you gain nothing.
What if I had 1 slot for hope left?
You gain just 1 slot.
Just the one.
Hope.
Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I thought you were going to say you get nothing if you don't have the spare slot for the other one. the first one is counteracted and gone. Which would be cruel but funny. So
I have been cruel sometimes, but I am never funny.
That's not true.
That was funny, but it's right there.
Yeah, that was funny right now. You're doing it without even trying. What the heck?
Damn it! That was not the plan.
My natural charisma.
Yes, of course. Right. So the next day comes. Well, you've rested for a few hours out in the woods. The night the area continues to be heavily shrouded in darkness. You continue on with your travels, keeping an eye out for undead and or gore beasts. And then you start hearing the sound of rushing water. This isn't a bad thing. You do know that Carolera is close to a big river. However, there's a little bit of a problem. As you're getting closer to this sound, there's this, you see this thick, extremely thick fog that surrounds the area. And as you get closer and closer, you start seeing that your vision is getting more and more impaired. This means that as you're moving, you actually only see about 5 or so feet in front of you. You have to stay quite close to be able to see each other. But as you get closer, you hear the rushing river. You see over the edge, and while you can't actually see the bottom, you actually see that it is quite the fall towards the river down below. But you also see the beginnings of a stone bridge. What do you wish to do? Do you wish to try to cross the stone bridge, or do you wish to find another way around? Cross the river in another way, so to speak.
Over the river and through the woods.
Time is of the essence. We should probably try and get there as fast as possible.
Yeah, that's probably true. This isn't any place that like just the general surrounding area that Alyssa might have been to before. Like
No, none of you have been here before.
Okay.
You know the general area of this country in a way, but you've never been anywhere close to Carolera and Carolera is pretty out of the way, so you wouldn't have stumbled upon this area.
Yeah, are bridges like elsewhere, like just generally in the Shroudlands, are bridges or stuff like that set up? Are they generally to be trusted or well traversed out there, or is there any sort of
bridge, so it would have been. This is a stone bridge close to a city, so it would have been in good condition.
Okay, but there's no like, oh man, like out in the Shroudlands, like don't cross the bridge because there's trolls that live underneath it and will
well,
stuff.
Listen, if you're in the Shroudlands, there might be gore beasts or
That's
any form of whiteborn in every nook and cranny. It's not really. There's no specific.
Pretty much everywhere is going to be dangerous.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere is going to be dangerous.
Yeah, I think keeping on as nervous as it makes me as a player.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa's gonna advocate that basically, the bridge. It's the straightforward path, and if we try and time's of the essence, and if we try and veer off and find another way, there's no guarantee it'll be any safer. If anything, being on solid ground and with a good vantage point might be to our benefit.
Agreed.
Okay. I don't know if Sev is back yet.
Don't think so.
2 out of 3. Democracy wins. Woo!
Yeah.
Yay, democracy.
Democracy.
Sev? No? Nothing?
They did say they'd be back.
Yeah. Alright, so let me just search for something real quick while waiting for Sev. Oh.
He said it needs to be RB a little longer, so.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to check something in the rules, because, again, don't know what I'm doing.
Before.
New system.
Y'all can tell, all of y'all in chat can tell that we're very, very much professionals about this brand new game. Just a couple months ago.
Yes, yes, of course. This is a second session of a game we've never played before, so
I'm sure. I don't even think. I definitely haven't read the whole the whole rule book. I pretty much just read what parts I thought were important to me, and I was just like, and we'll figure it out as we go.
yeah, I haven't read the whole book, but I read enough to DM. I hope.
To answer Puppy Man Destroyer's question, there are dinosaurs in the game because I've got Velociraptor on my possible list of creatures I can turn into eventually.
So apparently there's dinosaurs in the game.
Not be one yet. It's level 3, but I can eventually.
Oh, look at you preparing for level 3.
Well, it's just a mushy. I've got a cheat sheet up of so that I don't turn into anything too powerful, basically.
Okay.
There's a decent amount of stuff at level 1, to be fair.
I know there's so much stuff. Like there's so much variety in the animals you can transform into.
I like that I can turn into a household friend.
Yeah, admittedly, like only one or two of those are actually useful for combat, but the other ones are good for the exploration and social aspects. So it's pretty cool.
I had a question about it actually. The stalking arachnid subclass, like tarantula and wolf spider, are they regular sized or are they like?
No, they're small. They're normal spider sized.
Yeah, they're like counterpart sized. Okie dokie.
Unless it specifies that it's like a giant form of the creature, I would say it's always going to be the real world size. But yes, so we're gonna have to move on without save while he's BRB. So you decide to go into the bridge. I'm gonna put you on the map. There you go. Yes, this is how much you see.
Okay.
You can move your token if you want. Before you see a stone path.
Okay.
That's where the bridge begins. It's quite a wide bridge.
Good. It's not a rickety thin one.
Nope. It's not one of those crappy little bridges, like wood bridges with ropes and whatnot.
Just so. It's kind of hard for me to try to screen. So it's just like, are we just on the far left of the screen and it's just one narrow path heading down, or is it we're heading right? Or
so the bridge starts here, as far as you can see. You see the stone path, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So the bridge starts there.
Okay. Yeah. I could. Oh, we were on dirt. Okay. I went there. The gray stone like kind of blended into like the fog a little bit until I zoomed in, and so I thought it was just like this big map, and we were just like this tiny bridge on the far left. So I was like, that doesn't seem right.
No. This is fog. This is supposed to be fog.
Yeah, I gotcha. So this is probably going to as far as just progressing, she's going to advocate that we kind of all stick together, we sit close. Maybe with she's probably going to prefer to kind of be a bit further in the back because she's a bit more on the squishy sling magic from the rear standpoint. And then Alan is probably, Alan, I guess, has that ability where he can help protect people from both sides or something like that. So he might be good for the middle, and then
his ability is literally putting a shield between you and danger.
Right, I know. And so I'm just saying, as far as a quote unquote marching order, it could kind of be a Tar and then Alan and Alyssa, as we kind of just as a group just navigate carefully over the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Hey, I think Seb's back. Or
Sev,
that's, oh wait,
you
no,
back?
did you move him?
No,
Did
that
you move
was me.
Seb's
That
token?
was me.
Oh, okay, oh, man. I was like, oh man, Seb's. I was like, that's either token
Nope,
move.
Sev is still not here.
Um,
I'm doing the moving.
okay, and I think we should. Is there any? Do we have any means of like between any of us of like? Because I just don't know what everyone's abilities are of trying to see if we can help detect what might be ahead of us or kind of see through this fog a little bit. I'm just trying to look through
Yeah.
my character sheet and see if I have anything, but
You can look through your character. I know that Alan doesn't have anything that helps. Alan is
I
a
can
shield
sense.
guy.
Yeah, I can sense the presence of magical people and objects within close range.
Cool, you sense starred.
Yeah, that's.
Hello.
And then the only other thing I can do really is minor vision. That doesn't help. Okay, yeah. So if we become within close range of something magical besides Tarn, I will know it and realize it.
Yay!
Hey, if there's a magical creature that's about to try and eat us,
Totally
we'll know slightly before it kills us.
fair.
I am going to use my elemental incarnation to mark a stress. Put that on there and channel channel Earth to gain a bonus to my damage threshold equal to my proficiency. Which is
Okay.
that. There we go. Oh, hang on. Let me.
Oh,
It did the stress. It did the stress for me. But yeah.
aha. Okay.
So that is
So
active.
your proficiency level is +1, so your your 6 becomes a 7 and your 12 becomes a 13.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So he's basically kind of puts his hands to his chest, and all the bark parts of his armor kind of hard. Well, of his body, not really armor, of his body kind of harden into stone. Like not complete stone, but like more stone like stone bark kind of situation. It just becomes a lot spikier.
That's really cool. All right, cool. So since Seb is not here, I'm gonna move him a little bit forward, and you guys move however you wish.
Yeah. I guess where is Alan? Yeah, I'll go in front. If we have that marching order.
Okay.
I guess the only other thing I can think of with navigating this fog is if we wanted to try and like throw a rock out in the middle or something and see if some creature goes and like if it makes noise of something like
That's up to you if you want to
something
do
on
that.
it.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can throw. I don't think.
I mean, there's rocks everywhere. You can just. Well, here there's less rocks, but there's actually you can just pull out a piece of yourself, of your bark, and just chuck it.
Yeah.
It's hard as a rock.
I'll do that. I'll throw it as far as I can.
Okay, you know what? Roll me a strength then.
Yo. Well, no.
That is a 9 with fear. All right.
No.
Me and my big mouth.
So
That was a
Making
trick.
suggestions and stuff.
you
I feel like I got tricked.
You take a piece of bark, of hardened bark, and you throw it. You don't see where it lands, but you start hearing plop, 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 like it's hitting something hard, then it hits something softer. There's a moment of pause, then you hear something, and then another noise of something falling. It's you actually started a chain reaction that you have no idea what's going on, but you're hearing wood and stone falling into the river. You hear the loud splashing sounds. You hear wood crashing into rock, and laying on the stone bridge. You hear all sorts of noises all around you, and then silence. There was a cacophony of chaos for a moment.
Interesting.
It was so loud. And that comes with a little bit of an issue. Because suddenly, you all start hearing behind you from the way you came many, many sounds of snarling, roaring, and gnashing of teeth, and most importantly, rapid thumping on the ground as you hear what seems like a huge pack of gore beasts hone in on your direction because of the loud noises from Tarn and head towards you quite fast.
Okay, we need to go. We need to go right now.
Yeah, let's go.
We need to go.
Just so you're caught up, Sev, you're on a bridge. You are basically decided to use a bridge to cross the river, this big river, and but it's covered in fog, super thick fog that you can't really see, and suddenly you turn through a rock, caused a chain reaction. By the way, I gained the fear. I forgot about that. Caused a chain reaction, and now there's a large pack of gore beasts that are beginning to approach the bridge real fast.
We should not be here.
Yeah, we need to leave
Okay.
right now.
You can move your tokens further into the bridge. Sev, the direction is this way.
All right, let me select token, not ruler.
Tarn, you, as you reach forward, as you step forward, trying to rush, you nearly fall over the edge. I want you to roll. This is going to be an easy roll, hopefully, but this is a reaction roll. I want you to roll. This would be agility. Yes, agility.
I wish my character.
By the way, I want to point out to the players, you can use hope to aid in others' rolls. By the way, just so you know, you can use hope to aid in other people's rolls, giving them advantage.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Yeah,
it's nice to know when I've got -1 agility as well. If at some point, there we go.
Can we only use it to help other people? We can't use it on ourselves?
no, you cannot use it on yourself. You can use it on other people.
Oh, well, I was gonna. I guess, yeah. Never mind. I was gonna. I could help Tarn, but then
you can still do it. I'll allow it because I just reminded. It was in the notes I gave you.
Okay, so how do I mark that on my sheet? Do I just remove a hope?
Just remove a hope and Tarn. Roll a d6, and you're going to add the d6 to your 8.
Gotcha. So an 11.
11 is a success, but this is a success with fear. This means you do not fall. As you're about to fall, Alyssa grabs you by the collar and pulls you back as you're about to fall. But you don't notice, you fail to notice one thing, Tarn. Because you jostled everything, you hear one of your healing potions falling off your backpack into the water.
I need it.
Maybe the water will get healed and we'll stop producing fog.
Yes. I will. Yeah. Okay. It's already gone. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. It seems the bridge is broken.
Okay, it looks like over here it's continues a little bit further. Not broken, maybe. To the
Okay.
down. So maybe let's kind of just move down a bit and see if it's maybe it's just a hole instead of just being broken off.
All right. You hear the noises getting louder. I assume you're like rushing. You're not just moving
Yeah.
super slowly. And Alan isn't really jumping into the water. There
No.
you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we've run out of bridge.
You've ran out of bridge. Okay. Tarn, since you're ahead, roll me. I'm gonna say your instinct.
Instinct's quite good. Yeah.
Again, rolling with fear. Thank you so much.
Nah.
Stop, Scott.
Why am I so afraid? That's 3 in a row.
Because there's a
What the heck?
mess. There's a mess of gore beasts approaching. That's why you're so afraid.
I'm not that frightened.
But they weren't even approaching before the first spear.
Maybe, I don't know. You don't know. Anyway, Tard. As you see, you are there. You barely, because you succeeded with fear. This means this is a success. I just gained fear from it. So
Yeah.
as you succeed, you look over at the other side of this edge of a piece of bridge. So I'm gonna pull you all back a little bit so Tarn isn't on the water right now. So you barely see something on the other side. It's about 10, 15 feet, maybe around 10 feet distance. You're gonna have to make a jump if you want to get to the other side, but there is something on the other side to land on. You're just not sure how big it is, how stable it is, but there is a surface.
All right. In that case.
However, as you do that, suddenly a gore beast jumps out from the fog, biting into Alan's shoulder.
No.
Actually, attacking Alan. That is a hit on Alan. Alan, since you're in the back, you would take minor damage unless you use armor.
Armored.
Armored! So you take no damage as you turn around suddenly, raise your shield, and block this gore beast as you push it down and you actually see it fall over into the water. But you hear the gore beasts are here. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna face an unknown-sized pack, or are you gonna try to make the jump?
Hey, hey, can you like turn into like a bird or something?
I can get across. I should be able to get across. Okay, you guys.
You can get across. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I can get across.
Okay. Here's something to help us. Let me use a hope to pull out a rope.
Wait. Oh yeah, you can do that. Yep.
Yeah.
So you pull out some rope, which you would very likely have as travelers.
That'll help us get across.
Yeah. I'm going to use 3 hope to use my evolution beast form to transform immediately into a gazelle.
Okay.
So I kind of drop to all fours and kind of all the plates of wood kind of shift and grow two really long horns. And I'll just shout to Alan, "Throw me the rope, or at
I
least
throw
the
him
end,
the rope.
or at least the end of it."
Okay.
I'm going to take the rope in my mouth, and I'm going to try and make the jump.
Okay.
I
do
have
have a
advantage
question.
on leap. Yeah.
Okay. One thing. First of all, you can use your transformation just so you're gonna use 3 hope for the transformation, correct?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So use a transformation so you can use your so you have this new form.
Yeah. Nimble grazer.
A nimble grazer. Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it
Put it
is
in
it
the-
is it working?
Oh, is what working?
Did you transform?
I've still got unarmed attack.
Yeah, because it's not showing your abilities.
And wait, and then you use 3 hope, so you gain an extra 1 to an ability like before. Is that right?
Yes.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll add that.
I'm
to
gonna
agility.
do this. There you go, and you're gonna add 1 to your agility. All right.
Yeah. I
So-
mean, this is the. I get that's this. I posted the stats for the thing in the group. I get +1 agility and evasion 3. And I get advantage on leaping, sneaking, and sprinting.
Oop, I made a mistake. It's the nimble grazer, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think. I'm just talking out loud, trying to think mechanics wise. So because you use the 3 hope and you're adding to agility, it's really a +2 to agility, or that's with the +1.
Yeah, no, I get the +1 from my rapid evolution, and then because I've turned it +1 agility, an extra plus.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Very,
So
very fast. Gotta go fast.
So
So-
we're playing a system where I don't know most of the rules.
yeah,
No, I've literally got this sheet here.
it takes a while, but you'll get there. Anyway,
I sound very knowledgeable if I'm talking about my beast forms. Anything else, and I'll be like,
that's true.
sure.
Okay, so you have advantage on leaping, sneaking, and sprinting. That is good.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I'm gonna say, unless you get a running start, I'm gonna give you this advantage, which cancels out your advantage.
Right.
And if you get a running start, you're gonna have to. Your friends are gonna have to clear the way.
Yeah, I was going to say that the core beasts would be in the way, wouldn't they? I think I'll probably just have to make the jump, like from standing, basically.
Okay, so it's still a normal roll. It's not a roll with disadvantage. So just do this would be an agility roll, and add a +1 to your roll because you gain a +1 because of your evolution.
Go.
Ooh. Good news is you gain a hope.
Yep.
All right. So that's bad. Anyway,
Oh god.
this is what happens. Tarn, you don't get a running start, and gazelles are really good at jumping. If they get a running start. If you're on stone and trying to jump from nothing, you start to jump and your feet slip and you don't reach the other side. You just plummet completely. You do have the rope wrapped around you, correct?
Yeah. Well, I had it in my mouth. Did I have it in my mouth, or did you tie it
I was
around?
holding the other end, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have it in your mouth.
Mhm.
Alan and Alyssa. Alan, I assume you're holding the rope.
Yeah.
You start feeling the rope just beginning to pull and pull and pull. This isn't a jump, you just hear him falling. Alan, you can attempt to hold Tarn up and not let him fall. Or you can but risk all of you falling because you're in front, because Alyssa is in front of you. Or you can let go and just Tarn falls into the water, and whatever happens, happens.
I'm gonna hold on to him.
Okay. So you are going to roll a this will be just a strength roll.
Can I be reliable?
You are quite reliable, so if you want to use your, actually I should change your experiences to +2 because they are +2. You are quite reliable, so if you want, you can use a hope die, and
Can I also
you gain
spend a
+2
hope and assist?
and gain
for
advantage.
D6?
Yes.
Yes.
So-
So I have advantage and +2.
And an
I'm not
experience.
taking any risk on this.
I don't know where to mark experience.
So give me a moment. So strength. Do you see where it says when you click on strength?
Yeah.
When you click on strength, there should be a box that appears that says experiences reliable +2.
Yes.
Mark
Okay.
that and mark advantage and then roll. That is a 25 with hope, so you gain hope.
So I get that hope back.
So you gain that hope back, and
Didn't need the
Tarn.
advantage, but I don't care. I wasn't risking it.
So Tarn, as you're falling, suddenly you never close your mouth with so much strength. Your jaw never had so much strength as this very moment. As suddenly you are hanging because Alan, you put your feet to the ground. You wrap the rope around your arms, and you're holding on for dear life. Tarn is not falling, but you're holding on there, and you hear the gore beasts behind you. I'm going to use a fear as one of the gore beasts suddenly comes out of the shadows, out of the mist, and attacks Alan's leg, biting into Alan's leg. This is a hobbling strike. So gains a stress. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
That is a hit. So, Alan, you take. This would be 21 damage.
that's in my severe.
So you would take 3 damage. You can use your armor slots if you want. Because even though you can't use your shield, you can still use your armor, your actual armor.
The thing I'm trying to have pop up didn't pop up. No, there we go. Indicate that I can use 2.
Then you use 2 armor slots if you want. So that reduces. You only take 1 hit point of damage.
Yeah.
But you are vulnerable, as you do have a gore beast latch onto your leg, biting down on it. You hear more approaching. What do you guys do? What do you guys do? Alan, you're holding on. Alyssa, what do you do? Tarn, you're also hanging there.
I'm gonna try and pull him up.
Okay. Alyssa, are you doing anything in the meantime?
Okay, so question for
Use
so
fear.
here at the end where the kind of bridge drops off, like I'm imagining it's like there's still like a pillar or something that's like holding it up at some point, or is it just like overhang and then immediate drop off
It's
on both
overhang
sides?
and immediately drops off.
On both sides, okay. Well, Alyssa wasn't much help trying to help with Alan pulling based on that little advantage. Alyssa's going to try and I guess I guess if Alan's getting pulled, well,
Alan is
because Tarn's in
currently
beast form.
holding on to Tarn, and Tarn is holding on for their life.
Alyssa's going to try and basically seeing that the beast is like clamping onto Alan is basically gonna try and like knock it off and basically like smash it with their with their staff and basically like try and get it from protect Alan while
Okay.
he's trying to help Tarn.
Okay, roll an attack. Another crit? Are you fucking
Oh
kidding
my
me?
goodness.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Or like critical blades.
Okay, so question. Do for crit does that just mean no hope or fear? Is it just like a
Oh no,
wash?
it means you gain hope. Yes, you gain 1 hope.
Okay. I think I didn't mark that up, but that's fine because I would have hit max anyways. Okay. We're actually. No, you know what? I can't remember if I did or not. I'll just keep it as is. Okay, so
You had max anyway at the end of
yeah, at the end of the long rest, I had 5 out of 6.
Fuck it.
This time that
You
was
gain 1
max,
more.
but-
Whatever. Just go.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Okay, there we go. So
14. All right. That is the severe. It definitely hurts it a lot. I'm gonna say it lets go, but Alan, because you were being bitten, you're still kind of vulnerable, kind of wobbly. But at least it let go, and you hear, Alan, because you're way back, you hear there's so many approaching. You actually start seeing more of them start to file in. At least you're in a small contained area where they can only go in one at a time, but you're kind of busy holding on to Tarn. So
Yeah. Can I try and pull him up?
sure, roll a strength. "24 with hope," so you gain hope, and that is a success. You begin to pull Tarn up. Tarn, you've just been hanging there for dear life, you don't even have hands, bro. You
No.
just have hooves.
I can't even shout because I've got rope in my mouth.
Yeah, but you're able to you're pulled slowly and slowly and slowly until you reach the other side, until you reach your side, the side where everyone is. Success. You didn't fall into the river, but there's a huge mass of gore beasts behind you about to attack. What do you all do?
Are we gonna fight?
I will say you do hear that there is a lot of them to fight.
I think we need to get to safety first before we try anything like that. I think we should.
Alright.
I don't think this is a proper place for a fight. As much as I'd like one.
So, and just to clarify, like, so if the other side is it's also just an overhang, right? It's not anything like a pillar underneath supporting it.
No, it's overhang.
Okay.
Massive. When I wild shape beast formed, I seem to have lost all my remaining hope. I had full. I've seemed to have lost 2. Am I right to add them back on?
What, you used 3 to transform?
Yeah, I had full hope though, so I should have 2 left over. Yeah, I didn't want to
There
just
you
do it
go.
and not
That's
say
fine.
anything.
No,
I didn't want you to think I was like sneaking.
No, that's
Right. Okay.
Alright. Real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and spend some hope
To clear 2
to
armor.
restore 2 of my armor slots.
Okay, all right.
If we have Scott just basically try and jump again,
Yeah.
would Alyssa be able to assist by basically giving it like kind of moving around inside and kind of like squeezing out to give him a little bit room of like for that running start that he didn't
Sure.
have before?
Sure. You can spend a hope to aid Tarn's roll. So the disadvantage and the advantage cancel out, which means the new advantage gives Tarn stays with Tarn. So Tarn, you can roll to jump with advantage.
With advantage.
Try again.
I swear to God, if you failed.
Advantage, and I've got just 1. Oop.
And you also have the
This
plus
would be the
one.
most tragic end. Sorry,
I mean, I can turn into a fish, so worst comes to worst, I'll be fine. But I
Yeah.
don't want to be fine if you guys aren't fine.
That's a 13. All right, that is enough. That is what you needed to jump. As you reach the other side, you land on the other side, and Alan, you feel the rope taut, but it's not downwards.
All right.
So what do you do when you land, Tarn? Are you just holding on to the rope and pulling?
I was thinking I'd probably drop out of beast form,
Okay.
and kind of place the rope on the floor, and then kind of put my foot over it and kind of stretch my vines around it to plant it into the, kind of make a to kind of hold it in place.
Okay. Sure. All right. I'm gonna say roll a finesse.
Yes.
No.
That's a failure with fear. Alan, my dear, a couple of Gorbies just barrel into you. You have your shield out, ready. A couple of Gorbies just barrel into you. Nothing happens to you because you hold on, but your back hits Alyssa's back, and Alyssa, you are dangerously close to the edge. I want you to roll an agility to see if you fall.
Alrighty.
As Alan, the Gorbies knock into Alan knocks into you, and you knock into nothing because there's only falling in front of you.
Oh no. Well.
I get another fear.
It's an identical roll as a 1 and a 2.
You almost roll the crit. Again. So, Alan, your back hits Alyssa, and you look back and you see Alyssa begin to fall. Let's see. That's a failure with fear, so Alyssa does fall down towards the river. I'm gonna jump back to Alan. You see Alyssa fall into the river. You know Tarn is on the other side. What do you do? You have a bunch of gore beasts in front of you, just clamoring to claw at you. What do you do?
Tarn, Alyssa fell. Can you do anything to help her?
Let me think. Yes.
Remember, this is all happening very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. I'm going to use. I've still got hope, right? All right. I'm going to burn through 3 of my hope to transform into. Just for the sake of expedience, I'll change.
You can also
my,
use stress.
Yeah. Well, I can. If I use my evolution, I don't need to mark a. I'll do that. I'm going to change into pack predator. I'm going to change into as big a dog / hyena as I can. There we go. Cool. I can do it all with the thing. I'm just going to jump in after her.
Okay.
And try and give her something to grab onto.
So you jump in as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Alan, you suddenly hear another loud splash.
Ugh.
What do you do?
I'm gonna back up a bit, see if I can't look down and see them.
They are
Keep the
crashing
shield
into you.
up.
You can't actually see the bottom because of the fog.
Ugh.
It's just a white void around you. and
Let me know
the
how everything's
Gorbies.
going. I can't see you.
Nobody responds. Just hear the Gorbies in front of you and the rushing river. What do you do, Alan?
Don't want to jump down in there. Be dead weight in this armor. I could land on him. That'd be bad.
That's up to you. What do
I
you
don't know if I
do?
can get across without the without the rope. Help guide me. I think I need to stand my ground and hope that they can get to safety.
You're gonna try to stand your ground?
Yeah.
All right. The pack of Gorbies are attacking you. You realize that, right? You're just being bashed in by Gorbeasts.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever happens, we're gonna have to find out next session, because
Okay.
because we're done here, and we've reached the time limit for today's session.
I thought I
Yeah.
was just gonna jump across the bridge and be like, "All right, I'll see you downriver."
Yeah.
Well, but Alan is staying his ground, fighting against the Gorbies. So, and Tarn and Alyssa jumped into the river. Next session, we're going to continue where we left off here, and hopefully, we'll see if the party survives or not.
I'm a strong swimmer. It'll be fine. Probably.
You're a puppers now.
Yeah, I'm a puppers now. It's fine.
What the
I just
dog
went up.
doing?
What
I
the
thought it
dog
was one chat, but it's just
swimming.
like Scott's talking about how he could turn into a fish. He could just easily like breathe underwater. It's like, all right, I'm gonna go in after I turn into
Yeah.
a dog. Just-
To be
Well, I was
fair,
like, I
a
could
fish
turn
would
into
be
a fish,
small.
but I wouldn't be able to help you as a fish. Yeah, that was my reasoning.
is it just like, I'm just curious, like, is it just like
It's a
for the
fish.
druid, like it's a specific? Is it any aquatic animal, or is it like it's just a fish?
It's just a
le-
fish.
Yeah, level 1, it's like eel, octopus, fish, etc.
Yeah, it's
So
nothing.
small.
It's a small aquatic creature. Like you're still level 1. Keep that in mind, right?
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to transform into the big aquatic monsters or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go find someone to raid real quick.
Eee.
But thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for playing. It was fun.
Yeah,
It continues to be fun.
and continues. It's I actually like. I feel this is very interesting. What is this? So I started as a bear. Let's see where it goes from here. Okay. Well, this person is a bear playing. I think it's either with one. Yeah, it's two people playing Daggerheart. Let's see how it goes. Let's shower them with some love. Yeah. And as for my players, you are amazing. And next session we'll see the continuation of this story and see if you can make it to the city. Yeah.
We can do it. I believe in us.
You can definitely do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go and bye everyone. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.